Oh, well, we'll find out. I'm so glad to see you here at Story Time today. I've had all summer without Story Time, and I've missed it so much. I'm so glad that you are here with me today and that we get to read books together. So let's start with our hello song. And some of my friends may remember how we do it. We use a few pieces of sign language. We're going to wave and then sing hello. This is how you say hello in American Sign Language. We're going to clap. We should clap, huh? Sing hello. And then we're going to wink and sing hello. And when we say friends, we're going to use the American Sign Language sign for friends, which is this. So you take your pointy fingers and you do one on top and then the other on top. Exactly. Okay. We wave and sing hello. We wave and sing hello. With our friends, it's story time. We wave and sing hello. We clap and sing hello. We clap and sing hello. With our friends, it's story time. We clap and sing hello. We wink and sing hello. We wink and sing hello. With our friends, it's story time. We wink and sing hello. Good job, everybody. So something new that we're trying today. I've never done it before, but we now have these story time cards. And so you can see them up here. They're different colors, and they tell you kind of what our plan is today. So you can follow along and know where we are in story time, okay? Yeah, that's a nursery rhyme. So we'll do a rhyme there. So we've done our music, our hello song. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to use an instrument with that, so that'll be a lot of fun when we get there. We've already done the first one, the hello song, and now we're going to talk about our announcements. So the first announcement is that we're going to be taking a story time break and a programming break, generally the last 2 weeks of the month, from August 22nd to September 5th. And after that, we'll come back with our regular fall programming. The other thing is I wanted to tell you about our Super Saturday event this Saturday at 10 a.m. It'll be in the Star Foundation craft room next door, and it's artsy craftsy, so you can show up and make crafts. And that's a drop-in event from 10 to 12. No registration is required. Okay, so we have sign language next, and we're going to learn a new sign. Today, we're talking about something that is happening next week here in Fayetteville. What do a lot of kids do next week? Well, what do you think a lot of kids have planned for next week? That's it. It's school. A lot of kids.
I'm going to go to school.
You're going to go to school? That's what I heard that. That's so exciting. A lot of kids are going to school next week. So maybe you're going to kindergarten. You're not. Maybe you have a brother or sister who's going to school. But
going to Owl.
Yay, Maple, that's exciting. Owl Creek is a lot of fun. So if you wanted to sign school in American Sign Language, we're going to pretend like we're teachers and we're trying to get the attention of the class. We're going to put one hand like this, and then we're going to take our other hand, and we're going to clap twice, like class. Hey, we're in school. Pay attention. School. Can you do it? School. Very good. Are y'all going to be teachers when you grow up? Because you're really good at that.
I'm going to be a construction worker that builds stuff in space.
Oh, you're going to build stuff in space? A space construction worker? I've never heard that before, but that's really exciting.
For a doctor when I grow up.
Ooh, a nurse or a doctor. You could help a lot of people doing that. That's exciting. I love that. You're going to be what? A vet. You can help animals. That's so exciting. I cannot wait to see all the cool things y'all are going to do. So we have one more song before our first book. And this song is...
You might see me in space.
If I might see you in space. Well, I don't have any plans to go to space anytime soon, so maybe I'll see a picture. Space is not for me. So let's sing a song about how we're ready for a story, okay? If you're ready for a story, clap your hands. If you're ready for a story, clap your hands. If you're ready for a story, if you're ready for a story, if you're ready for a story, clap your hands. If you're ready for a story, stomp your feet. If you're ready for a story, stomp your feet. If you're ready for a story, if you're ready for a story, if you're ready for a story, stomp your feet. Last one. If you're ready for a story, sit real still. If you're ready for a story, sit real still. If you're ready for a story, if you're ready for a story, if you're ready for a story, sit real still. Everybody's sitting really still. You must be ready for a story. Okay, our first story today, I think, is a lot of fun because it rhymes and the pictures are really cool. And it's about this kid dreaming. He's dreaming about what he would design if in a school if he could make his own school. So it's called If I Built a School by Chris Van Dusen. It's a really fun one. It is about school. That's right. Jack, on the playground, said to Miss Jane, "This school's okay, but it's pitifully plain. The builder who built this, I think, should be banned. It's nothing at all like the school I have planned." Wonder what he's going to put in his dream school.
I would say it's the perfect school.
If I built a school, the first thing you'd meet are lots of cute puppies. They'd flock to your feet. But why stop at puppies? Why not a whole zoo? So I'd add a bunch of big animals too. Do you think animals would help the kids learn? I think you'd be crazy. Right off the lobby, to get to your class, I'd set up a system of tubes made of glass. You hop in a pod, press the number, then zoom! In under 10 seconds, you're right at your room. Wouldn't that be fun? You'd get there quickly, wouldn't you? All of the classrooms are built onto towers that sprout from the schoolyard like colorful flowers. And like giant petals that welcome the day, the roof opens up in a similar way. Panels fold back and they let in the sun, which frankly makes being there that much more fun. Yeah, they do have windows in school, you're right. Now, come to your classroom. Isn't it grand? That free floating platform is where you would stand. And using a stylus, you write in the air. No blackboard, no whiteboard. No, nothing is there. Your words just appear and they magically glow. Don't ask how this works because I really don't know. He's just dreaming. He doesn't know how to make it work. But you're not the only one floating around. Check out the desks. They don't touch the ground. These are my hover desks. See how they glide? They even have bumpers in case you collide. Would bumper desks be fun? It might be. In my kind of classes, we wouldn't have tests. I'd liven things up with some hologram guests. Here are some samples of what I've been thinking. You might meet a T-Rex or Abraham Lincoln. Has anybody ever heard of Abraham Lincoln? Yeah, he was the president, wasn't he, a long time ago. The library's next, so let's have a look. You won't find your everyday regular book. These books come alive when removed from the racks. They pop up like pop-ups, but pop to the max. And if you're not sure what a book is about, you'll find out quite quickly when something pops out. And we have a pop-up collection here. If you haven't seen it, you should really check it out. It's in the parenting collection over on those far shelves in the preschool library. Really great pop-up books. It's off to the gym, and this place is so cool. Around it, please note my perimeter pool. The pool's a deep oval that everyone likes. You race underwater on submarine bikes. That's pretty cool. Up there is my trampoline basketball court. It's partly a bounce house and partly a sport. There's also a rock wall. And here's something new. I've added some skydiving wind tunnels, too. Wouldn't that be fun? You think schools are really like this? I think it's a tunnel, and then it blows wind, so you like float on it, and it feels like you're skydiving, so you're just floating because the wind's blowing up. You're not really skydiving, but it's kind of like it. I just heard the lunch bell, so let's go and eat. I'd like you to meet my new robo-chef, Pete. He's 20 feet tall, and he spins on a gear. You order your lunch in the microphone here. And Pete can make anything simple or weird, from PB and jelly to squid, lightly seared. Do you all like to eat squid for lunch? Me either. It's now time for recess. Let's head out the door. My playground is awesome. So much to explore. Fly on the zip line way up in the sky, or slide down the twisty slide 3 stories high. And after all that, if you're hot and you're beat, then you can go tubing. Now that would be sweet. Tubing is when you float down like a river on an inner tube, like these people. It's fun to do. In art, we use sprayers to splash out the paint. In music, we're loud, but our teacher's a saint. And over in science, just one of the features is lab-grown, genetically modified creatures. What does that mean? I see some weird creatures that looks like a fish with the head of a swan. And here's a swan's body with the head of a rhinoceros. My goodness. There's a snake, and he's flying with the wings. It looks like a lorikeet, like a bird, a big colorful bird. Man, they made some crazy creatures, huh? We'll visit new places, travel, explore, because we'll go on field trips galore. My specialty buses will tote us around. They dive underwater. They blast off the ground. And yes, they have wheels like our regular cars, which neatly retract when we rocket to Mars. Do you think schools go to Mars? I don't think any people have been to Mars. My school will amaze you. My school will astound. By far the most fabulous school to be found. Perfectly planned and impeccably clean. On a scale from 1 to 10, it's more like 15. And learning is fun in a place that's fun too. If I built a school, that's just what I'd do. The end.
School like that.
That would be the neatest school. I wish I went to a school like that. It's so crazy. I don't know if a lot of learning would really happen there. Okay, so we've done our storybook, our first one. And now you can see that we are going to do a rhyme, and we're going to use instruments. So Miss Susie is going to pass out some shakers. All right, let's get our shakers. Okay.
Would you like to have a shaker?
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay. We're going to shake in this song, and I'm going to need some help. Are y'all ready to help me shake? Your sister what?
My sister doesn't have one.
Oh, it's okay. We've got more. We're not done passing them out yet. Sister needs one. Thank you. There you go. There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Does everybody have a shaker? Anybody need one? Yeah. We need help shaking. I'll take one too.
All right.
Thank you, Susie. Ooh, that's a pretty sound. Y'all are good at that. Okay. What do people sometimes give to teachers? What fruit do people give to teachers sometimes? Kiwi? Apple? That's right. I have heard that teachers like apples. So I used this little apple cloth to cover up an apple tree. So we're going to do a little rhyme about the apple tree. Okay. And whenever I say shake the tree, what are we going to do? I need help, okay? We got to shake it really good so the apples will fall down. Okay. Way up high in the apple tree. How many apples are here?
5.
5? Y'all are so good. Let's count them together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You were right. There are 5. 5 red apples smiled back at me. I shook that tree as hard as I could. Down came an apple. It was good. Way up high in the apple tree. How many apples do we have? 4 red apples smiled back at me. I shook that tree as hard as I could. Down came an apple. That was good. Way up high in the apple tree, 3 red apples smiled back at me. I shook that tree as hard as I could. Down came an apple. It was good. Now how many do we have? 2. That's right. Way up high in the apple tree, 2 red apples smiled back at me. I shook that tree as hard as I could. Down came an apple. It was good. 1, that's right. That's how many apples we have left. Way up high in the apple tree, 1 red apple smiled back at me. I shook that tree as hard as I could. Down came an apple. It was good. Yeah. Way up high in the apple tree, no red apples smiled back at me. We ate them all, or I did. They were good. Okay, that's that rhyme. That's a fun one. We ate all the apples. Okay, our next story is called Roar and Sparkles Go to School. This story is about siblings who both go to school. So we'll see how they help each other out. Are you all nice to your siblings, to your brother and sister? Brother or sister? It's very important to be nice to your brother and sister. Okay. All right, friends. Are y'all ready for our story? I hear a lot of noise. Maybe we could just catch a bubble. Does anybody see these imaginary bubbles? I'm going to catch one. I got it in my mouth. Does everybody have a bubble? Okay. Roar and Sparkles Go to School by Sarah Beth Durst, and the pictures were done by someone called Ben Whitehouse. All right, friends, let's everybody be quiet so we can hear the story. Roar the dragon did not want summer to end. Summer meant barbecues, swimming with the sea monsters, building sandcastles, and smashing them with his tail. That sounds like a fun summer, doesn't it? Is that what you did this summer? Did you smash things with your tail? Why not? You don't have a tail. Oh my goodness. Okay. And best of all, summer meant playing with his big sister Sparkles. But fall meant the first day of school. Roar was not sure that he would like school. What if I have to breathe fire by myself? He asked Sparkles. Not on the first day, she told him. What if I have to fly over an exploding volcano? Not on the first day, she said. What if I have to mold my scales and grow them back, green and purple and polka dotted? Not on the first day, Roar. But Sparkles, what if my teacher is a knight in shining armor who doesn't like anything to do with fire, like dragons and barbecues and even s'mores? That would be bad for a dragon, wouldn't it? Sparkles patted his scaly shoulder. Everyone likes s'mores. Don't worry, Roar. It's only school. You'll like it. But Roar continued to worry. He worried while he helped his mommy roast vegetables in the garden. Is that what y'all do to your vegetables in the garden? Do you roast them with fire? That might be a dragon thing. He worried while he chased flocks of winged ponies off the roof. those winged ponies always being on the roof. And he worried while he washed his scales and curled up to sleep. Poor Roar, he's worried. The next morning, Roar waited at the bus stop with his mommy, daddy, and Sparkles. And where's the daddy? Right there. He worried and worried and worried until the bus landed at their stop. His mommy kissed him, his daddy kissed him, and Sparkles took his hand and helped him climb onto the bus. She held his hand through the loop-de-loops. She held his hand through the landing, and she held his hand all the way to the classroom. Inside, Roar did not see any volcanoes or knights in shining armor. Instead, he saw other little dragons playing with blocks and clay, and then he saw that his teacher was a blue dragon with the biggest, toothiest, best smile he'd ever seen. "Hello, Roar," she said. "I'm Mrs. Firestone." "See, everything will be okay," Sparkles said. She gave him a big hug and wrapped her tail around him before flying to her classroom. Mrs. Firestone showed Roar to his very own chair next to a little purple dragon. "Roar, this is Scorch," the teacher said. "Hello, Roar," Scorch chirped. "Hello," Roar said shyly. In class, Roar and Scorch built a castle out of blocks. It is tall. In gym, they played hide and seek the princess. At lunch, they ate sandwiches charred to a yummy crisp. You like your sandwiches charred to a crisp? That might be another dragon thing. And at circle time, they listened to stories about Johnny Apple Dragon, who fried apple fritters at every state fair, and Cinder Dragonella, who skipped the ball and became a knight in shining scales who loved s'mores. Near the end of the day, Mrs. Firestone gave everyone paper and crayons. "Class, for our last activity today, I'd like you to draw a picture of something you love." Roar thought about books and hide and seek and lunch with his new best friend. He thought about barbecues and sandcastles and roasted vegetables, and he drew a very special picture of what he loved most of all. I don't know, we'll have to find out. When he finished, the day was over, and Sparkles was at the classroom door to walk him back to the bus. "How was your day, Roar?" she asked. "It was great," he said. "There was a story time and recess and blocks, and I made a new friend." Roar then told Sparkles about the very special drawing he'd made of what he loved most of all. "Can I see it?" she asked. "What is it? What does he love most of all?" Roar carefully unfolded the paper. "Roar, you drew me," said Sparkles. He drew his sister. "Yes," he said, and Roar held Sparkles' hand the whole bus ride home. Isn't that sweet? That's the end. Man, his sister really helped him get over his nerves, didn't she? That's what big sisters are good for. For sure. Okay, we read our second story. What's next? A song. Let's all stand up for this one. Let's stretch our legs out. Stretch, stretch, stretch. All right. This one you may know. It's kind of a classic. If you still have your shakers, you can use them as we groove to this one. I think you might know it. So here we go. The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the bus go round and round, all through the town. The wipers on the bus go swish, 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 swish. The wipers on the bus go swish, 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 all through the town. The horn on the bus goes beep, 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 beep. The horn on the bus goes beep, 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 all through the town. All right, this is our last one, and we're going to do it big. So this time, instead of just bouncing up and down on our seats, the children are going to go way up high when we say up, and then way down when we say down, okay? The children on the bus go up and down, up and down, up and down. The children on the bus go up and down, all through the town. Good job, everybody. Let's give a spin. One more. Okay, let's do it again. One more. This is the last one. Okay, whew. And now we can sit down. We're ready for our last story. Are y'all ready? Yeah. What was that last song about that we sang? Buses. Why would we talk about buses when we're talking about school? Is that how some kids get to school? They ride the bus. That's right. And so our next story is about a bus. And the title is, It's Your First Day of School, Busy Bus, by Jodi, Jensen, Shaffer, and Claire Messer. Look how happy that bus looks. All right, here we go. Ben, the bus driver, opens the doors of the bus barn. Good morning, everyone, he says. Busy Bus, it's your first day of school. Busy Bus is wide awake. He can't wait to meet the children. He hopes they will like him. Busy Bus is this little one, and you can see that these all have names. This says Bossy Bus, Zippy Bus, Bouncy Bus, Big Bus. I don't see a name on that one. Must be Busy Bus. Let's make sure you're ready to go, says Ben. He measures the air in Busy Bus's tires. Psst. He fills Busy Bus's tank with gas. Goosh. Then he swivels Busy Bus's mirrors. Now he can see everything, he said. Busy Bus hopes the children will know they're safe. Okay, Busy Bus, let's keep checking, says Ben. He moves Busy Bus's stop arm. Great. He turns each light on and off. Click, click. He inspects the emergency door, the fire extinguisher, and the first aid kit. Will the children have fun riding with me? Busy Bus wonders. We're almost finished, Busy Bus. Let's check your engine. Ben turns the key. Busy Bus purrs like a kitten. Can y'all purr? That's the sound Busy Bus makes. Ben looks at the buttons and the gauges on the dashboard. He tries Busy Bus's wipers, steering wheel, and brakes. The Busy Bus the whole time is just going. Honk! We already know your horn works, says Ben. Congratulations, Busy Bus. Everything is tip-top. Let's go get the children. But Busy Bus isn't so sure. What if I get homesick, he worries. What if I don't make any friends? I almost forgot, says Ben. This is for you, Busy Bus. What's he giving him?
Sticker so everybody knows his name.
That's it. Busy Bus finally gets a name on the front, just like the other buses. That's exciting. Now, Busy Bus is ready for his first day of school.
What does it say?
He is safe. It says Busy Bus. He is safe. He is clean. He is loved. And look how happy he is. And right here it says Busy Bus. Busy Bus is going to have a great year. Look, there they are. He took the kids to school. They're walking in. He did his job. That's the end. At the end, it goes, honk, honk. The end. All right. So that bus is a safe, clean bus. Buses are fun. All right. What's after our last story?
The goodbye song.
The goodbye song. And we're going to do it. It's just like our hello song, but instead of saying hello in American Sign Language, we're going to say goodbye. That's right. We wave and sing goodbye. We wave and sing goodbye. With our friends at story time, we wave and sing goodbye. We clap and sing goodbye. We clap and sing goodbye. With our friends at story time, we clap and sing goodbye. Last one, we're going to wink. We wink and sing goodbye. We wink and sing goodbye. With our friends at story time, we wink and sing goodbye. Thanks for joining us today at story time, and thanks for joining us at home. We'll see y'all next time.